What is up, guys? Gaming with Kyle here. Today we are on Valkyrie, my second account, TH16. We're going to be doing some ranked hits. We're currently on Dragon 29. We just got to Dragon 29. We got the promotion last week. We only stayed in Dragon 28 for 1 week, even though we did pretty bad last week, but we somehow still got the promotion. All good. We were testing out a lot of different armies last week, but this week we ended up settling on one. We're currently in the Throwers. We're into Throwers. It's been pretty meta recently, so we're going to give it a try. I did a bunch of different variations and I kind of found my groove with it. The goal is obviously to get promoted. We'll see though. I did a bunch of different variations. We're going to settle with this one right here. So we got the 9 Throwers, 4 Healers, a couple of Root Riders, Wall Breaker, and Ice Golem. We do a little RC charge in the beginning, but we're just going to hop into it and then show the attack. We will commentate the first 2 attacks, then we'll take like a 2 attack break, and the last attack we'll hop in and commentate. So this is first attack here. We're going against a Town Hall 18, I believe. So we're going to start the RC charge on the top here. So the goal is just to get a little bit of a funnel going here. I mess up badly on my RC here, and she actually pops her ability early, and I recall her at a terrible time. So boom, her ability pops. She's already in Rocket Spears. That's not supposed to happen, but it happens to happen here. So we're recalling her, getting her out of there a little early. So not the best start. And then the giant arrow directly across. I believe the fire spitters are going the other way. That's where we attacked from the top side. A Yeti over there to clean that up. And then Ice Golem, Wall Breaker, and then we're sending everybody through the middle here. So we're going to throw those, all the Throwers, the Healers, the Tesloon, and then the Heroes with the Log Launcher. And then everybody goes directly through the middle here. I threw the Root Riders in this strategy. Before I used to do mass Throwers. I think I had 14 Throwers or 15 Throwers. But the Throwers would always get caught on walls and I would time fail. So throwing the Root Riders in for me, throwing the 2 really helped with time fails. But this one is not as clean. So kind of just pushing through here. We're only taking 3 of the totem spells and we have the 5 invis. So we have a couple invis for the RC on the top side to help clear up that top side. We still got the troops working on the bottom side here. Usually we rage the core up, poison CC right there as they come out, poison Electro Dragon. So boom, we're already done with our invis spells. We're late on the poison. So this one's a pretty sloppy attack for the first one here. And then we have a couple cleanup troops that we just throw on the sides, wherever you feel is needed. But obviously the Throwers are pretty broken right now, so they are very effective. It's just they're very slow, and if the base has too many wall compartments and they get caught in walls, you're going to time fail. But luckily for this one, we got enough. There's not really any defenses left, and there's not any walls that will get them caught, so most likely this should be a 3-star. And we have the minion working on that storage up there, and then we have the archer working on the bottom there. So we should be good here. But I've liked this strategy a lot so far using it. Not perfect with it. There's gonna be some bases where I may not know the exact way to push it, but every base it's kind of like that. You gotta learn it, do it, and then you'll figure out which is the best angle to attack it on. But yeah, 3-star to start off, even though we messed up the RC charge in the beginning. So Throwers, and we still have probably most of our Throwers up, so they are pretty broken. And then once they get through here, see the Throwers are banging on a wall. So annoying. But luckily they're still able to 3-star. Beautiful. Okay, on to the second attack. We're basically just seeing Tunnel 17s and Tunnel 18s in Dragon 29 here. Get some CC and then hop into the next attack. Okay. Okay, so this one's a really funky base. I go from the top side because I kind of play it safe because I didn't want any 1-stars this week. Possibly could have been better playing the bottom side, but we're going to start off with the RC here, kind of get a little bit of a funnel going here. Hopefully the goal is to take out that single Inferno, take out these builder huts, gonna push through here, drop another invis. So a little bit better. This one, she's not gonna get forced into ability here. Invis will pop off, all good. She'll lock on to the multi-Archer tower, and then we're gonna pop another invis. She'll take out the Archer tower, and then she'll go back to the Inferno. Then we'll recall that. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Queen giant arrow directly through the middle here. And then we will throw a Yeti there, and we'll throw a Yeti on top. Ice Golem, Yeti on the top there. Wall Breaker. So in this one we decided to do the Siege Barracks, because the Town Hall is on the top here. And we're already broken in through there. So we're going to poison that CC. Probably rage up the core, Pop an early Warden ability here. Beautiful. Set a totem in the middle to distract the Fire Spitter. Pop that King ability, kind of open the base up here. And then we'll send the RC on probably another totem. We're probably going to send the RC in the top right. Pop that ability. We only got one invis for her. This one, though, I didn't attack the best. So I'm pretty sure we end up 2-starring this one. Like a higher 2-star. There's just too many defenses on the bottom. So our troops kind of get roasted by that Spitter, unfortunately. And this Monolith. So that last invis, the RC will take out the Ricochet Cannon and the air defense. And then, yeah, Sea Throwers are off in the middle of nowhere. They tend to wander sometimes, I've noticed. They definitely tend to wander sometimes. And then that multi at the end is just going to crush us, so this one will be most likely like a higher 2-star. So with a funky base like this, I'm not too sure. I feel like probably coming from the bottom would have been the best bet. And using that Warden ability on all the bottom part here with all those, like, so many defenses on the bottom. We have the Monolith on the bottom, the Infernos, multi-gear towers, so yeah. That one was probably just a bad play. Probably should have played the long game and then used their log launcher. But this one finishes with an 83%. So yeah, we're going to call it there. We'll be back. We'll let the 2 attacks just play out, and we will commentary the last one. So we'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we're back. So we ended up getting the 1 2-star, then we 3-starred. We 2-starred against the Town Hall 18. So, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to complain too much. But let's hop into this last attack here. So we have a Town Hall 18. Walls are obviously rushed, but it looks pretty upgraded. Obviously far from being a max Town Hall 18, but it looks pretty good, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to start this RC on the bottom here. Hopefully take out this pocket. So sometimes I like to save a couple invises, but this time I'm probably going to use all 5 and just take out this whole pocket. Nice to get the Single Inferno out, the Multi-Archer Tower down, the Expo, and just take this whole pocket out, and then recall the RC. Okay, so we're pushing through there, and then, yeah, we're going to use this last invis. Perfect. Take out the Expo, and then we're going to recall her, get her out of there. Beautiful. Send the Queen, Giant Arrow directly through the middle. We're going to set off the poison. I guess it's actually not strong enough set up. Nope, it does. Perfect. Poison set off. We're going to use Ice Golem. Quickly throw a Yeti on the top left there. Throwers, Log Launcher, everybody through the middle here. Hit the Root Riders, the Healers, and the Tesloon. Got everybody going through here. We are going to rage this core up. Throw a totem in there for distraction. Early Warden ability, kind of keep everybody healthy for this back end. Beautiful, pushing through here. Everyone's raged up, working through here. Another totem for distraction. That Revenge Tower, most likely we're going to poison the CC. We'll freeze that Revenge Tower because that thing's nasty. King ability, open everything up there in the middle. RC with the Rocket Spears on the top side. And then this last totem, I'm probably going to use on this bottom side to help the RC out to clear out this top left side here. As the bulk of the army is in the middle, so we should be good to use the totem on the left there. Boom. And then we're going to throw some of this cleanup on the bottom here. Honestly, I should have thrown one of these wizards on the top gold mine there, but all good. Not an issue. And we're working through here. We still got a lot of our throwers up, 2 heroes up. And this RC is just cooking through here, which is nice. And this is looking pretty good. Should be another 3-star. Boom, down goes the Ricochet Cannon. Boom, just one more Tesla, and then that should be crushed. Perfect. And we crushed it. So yeah, this week we end up getting 3 3-stars, 2 2-stars in the last 5 attacks here. I don't know if we're going to get promoted this week. We're going to see where we line up in about a second here. But I do like this variation that I'm using. Only going to get better with it because we have another level for the heroes, or the healers to upgrade, plus the wizards, I think, and the wall breakers. So we got some stuff to upgrade, which will only make the attack stronger, and the heroes obviously will get stronger as well. So yeah, 3-star, finish it off there. We are currently sitting in 4th place. So we'll see next week if we get the promotion, and we're most likely just going to ride with this attack strategy and see if it can take us into Electro and see how far we can push with it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will catch you all in the next one. Later. Peace.